guys, Devine here. Hope you're doing fabulous as always. So guys, today I wanted to talk to you about it's not what happens, it's what you do. Okay? And I know this might sound a little strange, but you're going to understand exactly what I mean when we come back right after this. Alright guys, welcome back. So yeah, I've been looking at the things that are happening around the world right now. More importantly, I'm looking within. This is one of the things that we need to do more and more of. We have to look within. When you look at your life, when you look at what's happening in your life, when you look at how you react to something, you need to ask yourself, am I reacting or am I acting? See, it's not what happens to you that determines who you become. It's what you do with what happened to you that determines who you become. Okay? You have to understand that every action has a reaction. And when you look at your life, what are you doing with the situations that are coming against you, with the situations that you're not happy with the situations that might be great? You have to ask yourself, what am I doing? Am I taking a situation and looking at it and saying, well, you know what, this is so bad, this is wrong, this isn't right? Or am I looking at the situations that are happening into and through me? Am I looking at them and saying, despite what it might look like, this is my course of action? Because I know that if I react to the situation, then I am going to go over here. See, we as humans, we need to stop and think more. We need to understand where we're going. And if what I'm about to do would have a negative contrast to getting me there, is it worth my time and effort? When you look at how people operate, when you look at how people demonstrate themselves, right? You need to ask yourself, do I like what they're doing? And if you do, then that's something to emulate. That's something to strive for, right? Because obviously they're acting instead of reacting to a certain situation, and you see the benefit of it. But too far often, we like to be around other people who are like us, right? So when we see somebody else doing something stupid, oh, wait a second, let's just hop into that stupidity and be an idiot like them, right? You have to understand it's not what happens to you, through you, it's what you do with what happens to you and through you. See, you have a choice to make good decisions or bad decisions. You have a choice to look up and say, I give it to you, or to do something stupid in your life. When you get old and gray, how many times are you going to look back on your life with regret? Now, don't get me wrong, guys, we're all going to do it. But when you know now that, wait a second, I have a choice not to have so many regrets in my life, because it's what I'm doing that's going to help me to propel me to a better version of myself. It's going to help to propel me to success. When you look at everything that's going on in your life, in this world, to everyone around you, there are two choices. That's it. Really, two choices. I can act, or I can react. I can be like everybody else, or I can be the special human being that God created me to be. I can go forth and do great works because I have chosen to think before I make an action. I have chosen to determine within my heart that everything I do is going to be good. It's going to be edifying. It's going to build somebody else up. You know, because where you're the most happiest in your life, believe it or not, is when you're doing good for somebody else. See, right now we're living in a selfish culture. We're living in a society that says it's all about me. And I don't care what race, religion, creed you are, they're all the same. And it's up to you to make a difference in this world. It's up to you to say, what am I doing with what's happening around me? Am I still going to encourage people to be the best version of themselves regardless of their color, their race, their religion? Or am I going to choose a side and say, you know what, I want to be like everybody else in this world. I want to be controlled by a news organization that's going to make me feel a certain way towards a certain group of people. See, when you decide not to let other people control your life, then you have more time to think. Let me say that again. When you decide to not let other people control your life, you have more time to think and make better decisions. And guys, no matter who you are, our goal is to be better. Our goal is to achieve more in life. Our goal is to leave a legacy, an inheritance in this world. I don't know anyone that wants to grow up and have their kids do worse than them. I don't know anyone that doesn't want to have a happy life. You see, when you make bad decisions, bad things come back to you. And that's the problem, that's the issues that people are running into right now. So I want to say this again. It's not what happens to you. It's what you do with what happens to you that determines your destiny in life. And we all have a choice. We all have a choice. The thing is are you going to listen to your heart, to your brain, and understand what you need to do? Or are you going to fall in with the crowd and do what's popular? Because let me tell you something, guys. The people that are trying to be popular right now, they're going nowhere. They're not advancing in life. They're regressing. They're regressing. You see, popular people don't make the best role models. You know, we look at all these actors and say, oh man, I wish I had their life. And then you look at how many of them are on drugs. You look at how many of them commit suicide. They're not happy because they're not making the decisions that are going to improve their life. They just want to fit in. And when you fit in, guess what? Somebody else creates a puzzle and they get those pieces to fit into that puzzle. Too many people right now are pieces of puzzle and they're fitting into the world society instead of God's predetermined destination for their life. All right, guys, hope you got something out of this short little video. You know I'm here to give you that spirit of increase, because I know if I give you that spirit of increase, you will change your perspective. And when you change your perspective, you will change your life. And then, guys, we can make a decision. We can make a decision to change this world, one person at a time. All right, guys, as always, make sure you create yourselves a fabulous day.